Have you ever watched an anime episode so heartbreaking that you couldn't bring yourself to watch it again? Before we dive into these emotional moments, don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to support the channel. Anime often explores love, loss, and tragedy, creating stories that stay with us long after the screen goes dark. Some episodes hit so deep that fans prefer to avoid rewatching them altogether, fearing the emotional toll it takes. Imagine a class filled with underachievers led by a nearly invincible teacher who, despite being a monster, guides them to maturity. When the time comes for his students to execute him, their struggle turns into a profound display of affection and sorrow. Watching Koro Sensei's final moments leaves many in tears, knowing how deeply their bond ran. In another instance, Kenta Nanami's death during a fight feels like a personal loss, and his calm resignation as he faces his end in season two delivers a bittersweet farewell, with Minami seeming to embrace the afterlife like a peaceful shore. His last words still echo in fans' minds, evoking both grief and admiration. Uh, then there's Temko Shimura, a boy who endures brutality and heartbreak from an early age. His tragic story culminates in a moment so intense that it haunts viewers, where he unintentionally takes his family's lives, leaving behind a trail of pain and regret that's impossible uh, to forget. Back in Doctor, Levi Ackerman from Attack on Titan embodies strength and silence. Uh, his most emotional scene comes when he mourns the loss of his entire squad. Uh, Watching Levi finally reveal his grief, uh, surrendering to raw emotions, uh, makes even the toughest fans reach for tissues. The series Oshinoko shocks viewers from the first episode to revealing two characters' deaths and their reincarnation as idols' children. And the next moment, as their mother, Ai Hoshino, is murdered, leaves fans stunned and deeply disturbed. The raw portrayal of Fame's dark side hits hard. Um, in Dandadan, a mother's love story unfolds with tragic layers. As a mother who lost her own daughter long ago, gives everything to protect another. Her sacrifices and heartbreak remind us how maternal love can be both beautiful and unbearably sad. Violet Evergarden's heartfelt episode 10 tells a story of loss and hope. A woman writes letters to her terminally ill mother for her daughter, knowing she won't be there to see her grow up. It's a powerful reminder of love's endurance and the pain of inevitable goodbye. Uh, like, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood also delivers devastating moments. When Maze dies, the entire atmosphere freezes in sorrow. Um, Fans feel the grief of characters like Mustang as they mourn their fallen friend, making it one of the most emotional episodes uh, in anime history. Anohana's finale, centered around Menma's departure, is so emotionally draining that many fans can't bear to rewatch it. The farewell scene captures the agony of losing someone forever, a tearjerker that keeps viewers emotionally vulnerable. And lastly, in episode 4 of Full Metal Alchemist, The horrifying act of unleashing a chimera using a young girl's body remains one of anime's darkest moments. And the scene's brutality and the exploitation behind it continued to shock fans years later. And which, remember, anime stories can cut deep because they reflect real emotions. We all feel, all see, and let's face it, some of these episodes are so sad, they're like the emotional equivalent of a bad haircut. Best avoided if you want to stay happy. And if you enjoyed this journey through anime's most heartbreaking moments, subscribe and like the video. Don't forget to my channel also. And hey, if you ever need a break from tears, just remember, the only thing more emotionally intense than anime is trying to open a stubborn jar of pickles. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.